Jacksonville high school football standout Mason Ball is coming off a strong season and looking to build on that success this year.
My biggest focus this offseason was definitely my pass blocking and how good I am without the ball in my hands.
We also spoke with a running back coach from North Carolina who was in attendance. He talked about what coaches generally look for when evaluating high school talent.
The first thing that usually catches my eye is going to be the athletic ability, how a kid moves, how a kid changes direction. The production also plays a big part, but the metric that probably we emphasize the most is the point of attack production for a running back. First and foremost, speed is a very important component.
Jacksonville head coach Reginald Swinton Sr. has seen Ball's development up close, having coached him since youth football.
Well, me and Mason go back to when he was 5 years old, and I remember him being a little happy kid that was happy about playing football, happy about just getting out there with his teammates, and everything he did back then to kind of transform to now. So it's been a great journey with Mason.
Coach Reggie says Ball's growth has been built on consistency and work ethic over time.
His work ethic. I just found out last week that he gets up every morning at 4 o'clock and goes to the gym.
As for this season, Ball says the goal is simple: keep improving and help his team win.
My personal goals this season is, like I stated before, being 100% a complete back. You know, I don't want no holes in my game. I want to be just as good with the ball out of my hands as I am with the ball in my hands.
Reporting for UCA Bear Media, I'm Reggie Swinton Jr. UCA First Gen has kept things busy all week with a series of events. Their latest, Cards of Courage, brought students together to create drawings and write encouraging messages for children facing medical challenges.
Me personally, I'm just thinking like that could have been you. So why not give, like it's just card making. Why not give a little piece of your time to cheer up a child?
Upperclassmen at UCA are familiar with First Gen, but many newer students may wonder, who are they?
So First Gen is an organization for any student that is a first generation college student. What we do is really help other first generation college students learn their way through college. We also offer a scholarship for those in need.
We then asked students in attendance what inspired them to do this.
I really did this out of kindness. I just think the world deserves a little bit more kindness.
It's by students for students. That's our little slogan.
Reporting for News 6, I'm Reggie Swinton Jr.
Out here tonight, the UCA Ducks Unlimited chapter is bringing students together here at Loft Pizza Co. for food, community, and their sharing passion for wildlife conservation. Members told me this event isn't just about having fun. It's about learning how students can play a real role in protecting Arkansas wetlands.
Ducks Unlimited plays the role of just being the money front for conservation for the ducks. I mean, they'll go out, spend however much it needs to try to rebuild the duck habitat and keep it afloat. Like all along the Mississippi River and Ohio River, they have designated fields just for duck breeding and stuff like that.
We then asked Ducks Unlimited treasurer Lucas Covington what his favorite part of Arkansas wildlife is and how it connected to Ducks Unlimited.
My favorite part is probably just like to go out in nature and see everything and just see everything in its natural state. And Ducks Unlimited does, his mission is to help preserve the wildlife. So,
reporting for News 6, I'm Reggie Swinton Jr. Gaming isn't always a time waster, and Bear Claw Gaming made sure that the gamers at UCA could use their expertise professionally. On October 29th, Bear Claw Gaming, an esports group on campus, hosted an event to attract more members to join the group.
Bear Claw Gaming is basically just the UCA RSO registered organization for esports, whether it's competitively, casually, just to bring people for the love of gaming, love of anything like that together, so that you have a community, anything like that, even if you play competitively or casually. This event is really just to give back to the general members and everybody in this organization that's given us everything that we need.
For some students, gaming is a way to relax after class, but for some, it's more than just a hobby. So what is esports? And why does it matter to students?
Basically, people playing video games competitively or casually.
A good amount of students showed up to the event. Many spent the night playing Smash Bros., a popular Nintendo fighting game, and Mario Party, a competitive party game full of mini-games and chaos. But there's more to these games than just friendly competition. What made these students want to be part of the action?
I would like to get into esports. I like Mario Kart a lot. I think I'd be pretty decent at it competitively. And I'm getting into Smash. So those are the two games that I would like to, dip my toes in, see how it goes.
Esports has always been, it's been interesting to watch because, competitive gaming is something almost kind of new, not really. Favorite games are a hard question. I like a bunch of Nintendo games, PlayStation games.
Reporting for News 6, I'm Reggie Swinton Jr. UCA First Gen looked to raise money, hosting a fundraiser where people passing by could pay to pie.
So basically, Pie Exec is people could come out and pay a couple of dollars to pie people on the exec board, DITs, and even our advisors. And we put it together so that we could raise some money towards the end of our volunteer week.
We don't want to count how many times he got pied. I even got pied myself.
Oh, dang.
Reporting for UCA Bear Media, I'm Reggie Swinton Jr.